If you're in chronic pain, you might feel alone, misunderstood, and even start doubting yourself. I know because I've been there too. But you need to hear this. It's not your fault. Even if scans and blood tests come back normal, and even if it seems that nobody else believes you. Today, I'll explain to you a kind of pain that's behind many seemingly unexplained pain conditions. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it is and how to talk confidently about it with your doctor so you can finally start healing. That's the story of so many pain patients. They go from doctor to doctor, examination to examination. Everything comes back normal, but their pain persists. Around half a year ago, I met a woman in her 40s. She was a manager in a tech company. She had 3 little children, and she couldn't continue working. She couldn't function as a mother because of her excruciating pain. It was there 24/7. And after a while going through all of these exams and all of those specialists, she started doubting herself, and she shared that with me, and she was wondering if something is wrong with her. Is she losing her mind? So self-doubt started creeping in. That's the story of so many people that fall through the cracks. But we have to ask ourselves, why is this so? What explains the reality of so many people with chronic pain falling through the cracks? What I'm going to explain next is crucial for you to understand, because if you understand that, you will eliminate self-doubt forever when in chronic pain. Let's look at the world before America was discovered. Of course, it was always there, but it wasn't in the books of history of Europe, Asia, and Africa. And we are in a similar situation in pain medicine. Until recently, there were only 2 types of pain that were known to us. And this new type of pain, the third one, was discovered only in the last 2 decades. It was always there, but we simply didn't acknowledge it. We didn't know how to diagnose it, and we didn't know how to treat it. Unfortunately, most chronic pain is caused by this third mechanism that I'm going to explain next. The first kind of pain is the pain that we feel when we injure ourselves, like in a paper cut or when we sprain our ankle. This is caused by tissue damage, and it's called nociceptive pain. The second type of pain is caused by damage to the nerves themselves, like we see in diabetes or shingles. This is called neuropathic pain. And the third one is called nociplastic or neuroplastic pain. Think of neuroplastic pain as the defense mechanism of our brain. It's like an alarm that's stuck on activation mode. The defense mechanism in our brain creates pain. This is real pain that is caused by changes in the brain and nervous system without tissue damage. The good news is when you know about this pain and you know how to work with it, you can also release it. And the first step of releasing it is knowing about it. That's the step you're taking right now. At this point, you may wonder why nobody shared that with you. Here's the truth. The mechanism that's behind neuroplastic or nociplastic pain is relatively new. It means that most doctors and most healthcare practitioners and most psychologists don't know about it yet. Chances are that if you're suffering from chronic pain, you won't immediately meet a practitioner that can identify it and direct you to the right direction that leads to healing. This is not something that anybody does on purpose, it's just a matter of statistics. The understanding of neuroplastic pain is so new that we still don't have enough doctors and practitioners that can guide you in the right direction. And this is exactly where self-doubt arises. When you see so many professionals, so many doctors, you go from scan to test, from specialist to specialist, and nobody tells you what's wrong with your body, and you're still suffering from pain, you begin to doubt yourself. And that's exactly how we drop this self-doubt. When you understand that your pain is real, that there's a new mechanism that can create it, and this mechanism is reversible, you can finally get the validation that you were seeking all along. It is not your fault. It never was. It's simply a gap in knowledge that medicine needs to close and is closing to provide better pain care for those who suffer from chronic pain. Let's see what we've covered until now and then explain your next steps. Many chronic pain conditions are caused by a new third type of pain. This type of pain is called nociplastic or neuroplastic pain. It is brain-based and requires brain retraining to heal. There are effective ways to release from it. Your first step is knowing about it and seeking the right treatment for it. So now that we've covered this, let's see what your next steps could be. First, I've prepared a starter kit for you that's below this video with many resources that can help you on your healing journey. So check out the link below this video to download it free. Second, I've prepared an explanation about neuroplastic pain that you can read to understand more about it. And then what you can do is print this explanation and take it with you to your doctor. Discuss the diagnosis, discuss possible treatment options with them. And third, if this resonates with you, please let me know how you're feeling about it in the comments below. Your story can also inspire someone else who's also dealing with chronic pain. I read each and every comment. And if you want to learn more about this subject, watch this video here that can give you a wider perspective and a better understanding about neuroplastic pain.